Right, we have Proverbs 15 and 1. It says, a soft answer turneth away wrath. Wow. So it says, a soft answer turneth away wrath. But grievous words stir up anger. So it says, a soft answer, sometimes you have to just, like I said, just chill. Time and place for everything. So it says, a soft answer will turn away wrath. But grievous words stir up anger. If you come up with grievous words, it can stir up anger, make someone angry with you. Especially if they're not true words, they're not the truth. They're lies. You're lying on some brother. Cause a brother to be angry. So, from there, look at Zechariah, the 7th chapter. Zechariah, the 7th chapter. And verse 9. Zechariah 7 and 9. Thus speaketh the Most High Power of hosts. Here we go with Most High Power of armies again. Saying, execute true judgment, and show mercy and compassion every man to his brother. So we dealing with what? Brotherhood. My brother's keeper, brotherly love. That's what it says. Execute true judgment, according to what's written in the scriptures, and show mercy and compassions every man to his brother. So we got to show mercy, which is not getting something that they deserve. And compassion, every man to his brother. And oppress not the widow, the woman that have lost her husband. So don't oppress her. Nor the fatherless, those that have lost their father. The stranger, one of our Israelite brothers and sisters that we don't know, that's a stranger. Nor the poor. So he's saying, don't oppress these people. And let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart, in your mind. Don't imagine no evil against your brother in your mind. The way you thinking. Evil against your brother. But they refuse to hearken. You would have said they refuse to listen and pulled away the shoulder. I ain't got to hear that. You know how they do. I ain't want to hear all that. Pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears, covered up their ears that they should not hear. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone. Made their minds as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Most High of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Most High of hosts. You know? Most High sent a great wrath upon them because they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen. I brought that wrath upon them because they didn't want to listen. So I say, Most High Power of hosts, you got to hear what he's saying before it's too late. We're in the last days. Hope you understand that. Before these last days end, Most High bring about a judgment. And at that time, it could be too late. If you ain't ready, you ain't prepared, it could be too late, people. That's why, once again, Zechariah 7 and 12, yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law. And the words which the Most High of hosts, Most High of armies, have sent in his spirit by the former prophets, who had the spirit of a Mashiach. Therefore came a great wrath from the Most High of hosts. Most High brought his wrath upon them, since they didn't want to hear the law of the Most High, the words which the Most High spoke and sent to we the Israelites through his prophets who had the spirit of a Mashiach. They didn't want to listen to him. Therefore, a great wrath from the Most High power of hosts came upon them. Therefore, it has come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear. Who said this? Said the Most High. That's why I say, who's really thinking about the Most High? He said, therefore, it has come to pass that as he cried, as the Most High cried through the prophets, going to Israel, he crying to our people right now, that Israel would hear and understand the importance of what he has said and is saying today, at this time, that as he cried and they would not hear, they don't want to hear, pull back their shoulders, I ain't got to listen to that. Or you come with an excuse not to hear the word of the Most High through his hands. The men that he has sent to bring forth this truth, and true sincerity, I'll say, that as he cried, the Most High cried. And they would not hear. We don't want to listen. We don't want to shema to the Most High of hosts, of armies. So they cried, so we cried as the children of Israel, and I would not hear, said the Most High of hosts, Most High of armies. But I scattered them with a whirlwind among all the nations. See that? He told us he's going to do this in Deuteronomy 28 and 64. Whom they knew not. Scatters among all these nations that we didn't know. Thus the land was desolate after them, that no man passed through nor returned. They laid the pleasant land desolate. That's why you look at our land over there now, it's desolate. Nobody's living there at all. Just a moment. Nobody's living in our land. It's all desolate. You can't see nothing but a wasteland. Period. Here we are, living in our comfort zone here in America. Now, we don't have to go that far to see oppression of our people. You just go south and you'll see how oppressed our people are. But we don't consider it. That's why our land is laid desolate. Proverbs 16 and 11. Proverbs 16 and 11. A just weight and balance are the Most High's. All the weights of the bag are his work. See, it's gotta be just. It can't be no uneven scale here. A just weight and balance are the Most High's. All the weights of the bag are his work. Let's see. Verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Most High. You proud in your mind, you think you all that? So you abomination to the Most High. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. No matter how you try and show hand in hand, you prideful, you abomination to the Most High, no matter what you do. Verse 19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly, poor in spirit, than to divide the spoil with the proud. See that? That's how I look at you. Because pride is hateful before man and the Most High. Look at verse 27. It says, an unrighteous man diggeth up evil digging up evil on the brother. And in his lips there is as burning fire, like a fire-breathing dragon, all the things that come out of his mouth, he's saying. A forward man soweth strife. See, a forward man soweth strife. And a whisperer separated chief friends. Whispering over this in this brother's ear and that brother's ear, you separated chief friends. If the friend gonna listen to somebody that's whispering in his ear nonsense, things that's unbelievable, but you believe it because you simple. If you believe it, it said a violent man entices his neighbor. See, a violent man gonna entice you to be, to justify whatever that violent man's doing or saying, and leading him into the way that is not good. You hear that? Leading him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise forward things. Moving his lips, he bringeth evil to pass. See? He gonna speak evil and bring evil things to pass. That's an action that he's gonna bring forth. It's gonna be evil in the eyes of the Most High. The hoary head is a crown of glory. So the elderly man is a crown of glory because he have the gray hair. If it be found in the way of righteousness, it be found with his hair being gray in the way of keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. See, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. You slow to anger, you allow somebody to say something, you get all bent out of shape. It says you are better than the mighty. And he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Know how to control yourself than he that taketh a city. That's powerful. Wisdom from King Solomon. Proverbs 25. The book of Proverbs 25 and 21. If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. Thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Most High shall reward thee. See? That's of your brothers and your sisters. Not just anyone. If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. That's of our people. Because the whole Bible's talking to us. Proverbs 9. Proverbs 9 and 8. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Say rebuke a scorner that's going against the word, he gonna hate you. But most of them don't know the word anyway. They don't know spiritually what you're bringing forth. He gonna hate you because he want to be right. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. You give instruction to a wise man, he gonna take that in and whatever he have to be wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. See, you teach a just man, he's gonna increase in learning. That part that he have, that we all have, is gonna grow. It's never gonna be whole until Mashiach Shai come back and show us the Most High in the 1,000-year period. So, Colossians 3:16. Colossians 3:16. Colossians 3:16. Let the word of a Mashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom. Wisdom is a proper application of knowledge. Teaching and admonishing one another. Here, teaching and admonishing one another in songs and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Most High. While Mashiach Yahushua. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But let the word of Mashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom. See, go back to Proverbs 9 and 10. For the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. See, the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. And the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shall bear it. That's why I say, Most High. He not prolonging no scorner's life. That's why he put that scorner in there. Those going against his word, you're going to be wise. Your days can be multiplied. And the years of your life can be increased. Wise in the proper understanding of this Bible. The word of the Most High. Not in wisdom of this world. It's not wisdom. It's not wisdom. Not according to the Most High. I mean, you can think it is if you want to. But it's to be your consolation right now. And all she wrote is whatever it is that this world going to give you. And not the true understanding of the Most High. And that's what we want. You should want to have that. You have at least an opportunity for your name to be written in the book of life. If you learn it, live it, and apply it to your life. And don't just use this as a means to become somebody when you ain't really nobody, as you ought to be. Else, what's your number? I'm going to ask you again, what's your number in the kingdom? Or the 144,000? Or the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel? What's your number? You already know you there. That's why Scripture say, dare not make thyself one of the number. But to learn what's marvelous in the eyes of the Most High. Listen, go to 1 Thessalonians 5 and 11. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 11. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. So say, comfort ourselves and we'll be edifying one another. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you. So we got to know them that labor among you and are over you by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior, and admonish you. You got to know them that are over you. Those that labor among you and those that are over you, in the name of the anointed Savior, and admonish you. Hopefully you are coming together in the name of the anointed Savior. By Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior, and admonish you. It says, and we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, and admonish you. Some of you probably don't even know your leaders. You ever been to his house? You ever ate dinner at his house? You ever been invited to stay there? Or to really know him, to see what's going on outside when the book is closed? That's why it says, hey, you got to know whoever it is that you're putting over you. Know them. And to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake. So it said, now I tell you to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake. For what they're doing in the work in this truth. And be at peace among yourselves. Be at peace among yourselves. It's very important. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly. He's telling you, you got to warn them that are unruly, out of order, got their own program that they want to bring forth into the program that most are already lined up according to his word of how it's got to be. Not how your personal feelings is or how you feel it should be in being unruly and don't even realize you're unruly. So it's saying check them. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient toward all men. See that none render evil for evil unto any man. See? That's wrong. They render evil to evil. Most I said, hey, I'm going to rise up to the prayer. I'm going to get them. Vengeance is mine. If you're in the spirit with the Most High. So all you got to do is have faith in him and know him and confess on Mashiach Yahushua. He can confess you before the Most High. He already knows what's going on. He already knew he was going to do it before you done it. They done it. So he already know. Just a matter of how you conduct yourself as they watching you, proving yourself. So I say examine yourself. It says, see that none render evil for evil unto any man of the Israelites, but ever follow that which is good, which is what? The laws are good. Romans 7:20. And the Most High is good, both among yourselves and to all men. Rejoice evermore. Be happy. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua concerning you. See, quench not the spirit. Don't quench the spirit. Brother be in the spirit. Brothers that been in longer than them, see the brothers in the spirit quenching them. Making the brother feel like he ain't nothing. You got to go through what you went through, whatever, that was off. You ain't thought enough of whatever it was that was off to realize it was off. That you ain't showing the brother how his name can be written in the book of life, but something that's carnal, that's off. As the Gentiles will be to a young brother coming in or whatever. And not you as a leader being a servant, doing the things that you would have a young brother do. Well, I did that already, so I don't got to do it no more. Yeah, you do have to do it. You have to be an example. We have to be examples of how it is to show a brother how it's supposed to be. That's the true love of Mashiach Yahushua. Think about Mashiach Yahushua. He washed his apostles' feet before he went to the crucifixion. Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. We know that. Abstain from all appearance of evil. See, abstain from all appearance of evil. So when you see evil, and it's sad because people don't realize they're being evil when they're doing the things that's contrary to the way the program of the Most High has already been set up. See, a lot of you newcomers, all you New Age Israelites, you don't know anything about it. Because you can't go in these scriptures and break down the things that you should know. And trying to check someone, y'all say, One West or the elders and so forth, trying to check them when you don't have no clue of all that they know and knew. You have no clue of it. You don't even know them, and they don't know you. Or myself, you don't know me either. But yet still, you have your opinion. But many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and then evil suspicion to overthrow the judgment. That's why he's saying it. Ecclesiasticus 3:24. Abstain from all appearance of evil. So how you want to stop this evil, judgment that's coming forth out of your mind, your vain thinking, worthless thinking, good for nothing thinking? and the way you're thinking, you got to think about it. Wow, that's evil. Before you bring forth an evil judgment, from your thoughts, from your mouth, speaking it, or bringing forth an evil action. Abstain from that. Don't allow the devil to rule over you. And that's what I see a lot of brothers are dealing with. Go over this lesson. I ain't finished, there's a lot to come. And I'm going to stop there and continue at another time. Hope that was edifying. Go over this, as I'm going to go over it. And I have more to come as far as dealing with brotherhood, my brother's keeper, and brotherly love for our nation. It's very important that we see this, understand this, and apply the rules and regulations of the Most High as we learn throughout the Bible. So sanctify them through that truth. That word is truth. So his word is the laws of the Most High. So as we read it, he's giving us instructions. Don't deviate. Pay attention to this, brothers, and open up your minds to become more brotherly, as we all have to. It's for all of us. We got to adhere to every word of the Most High, which is pure. And with that, I say shalom, and if you can reach out to me, you can reach me at P.O. Box 20012, Long Beach, California, 90801-3012. That's Long Beach, California, 90801-3012. And send your alms and donations. It will be very much appreciated that we can move further in this work. A lot of work to be done, brothers and sisters, beyond what you can see on the surface. And I thank everyone that supports and actually a part of Shoulda, Woulda, We Got Next till now and forever. And let's keep it moving to the kingdom. Work on our names being written in the book of life. And I'm out. Shalom.